Hey guys, it's Cameron here with Emerson House Buyers. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that have helped me build up a sizable rental portfolio in about 2 years. Today I want to talk about something that's not really real estate related, it's not really personal finance related, but I honestly think it'll help you make the connections and network to get successful in whatever endeavor you choose. So I was at Starbucks the other day, sitting in there and having a coffee and working on a little bit of the processes for the business. And I started to watch this little girl. There was a woman in there working, and her daughter. I assume it was her daughter, maybe it was her niece, but she was just sitting there playing, having a great time. And I just started to think, we get so uptight, or at least I do, in business, and we're always serious, and we're working hard, and we're staying focused, and we're determined, and there's no time for bullshit. There's no time for this. There's no time for that. It's straight to the point, to business and everything, and really, it can't be that way, because you come off as robotic. You almost come off as, you know, or a dickhead. I mean, you can come off one of either way, and I've done that before, where you're not trying to be mean to somebody, but you're just trying to say, get to the point. I'm busy. I have things to do, and you come off like a dick. Well, this is why we're so focused. We're so determined. We want to go. We want to go. We want to go. We're trying to chase our dreams and reach our goals. And really, sometimes we need to take a step back, pause, and just have fun, let loose, be curious. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't worry about having to wear a suit and tie or always look professional, or have your hair done a certain way, or you don't want to go out. I know people who won't go do certain things because they're afraid somebody's going to see them. And if somebody sees them, then that could jeopardize their reputation, or make, basically damage the power, their influence. And it's madness. So I was sitting there watching this girl, and she was having a blast. She's probably 5 or 6 years old. She's having a blast. She's going out. She's picking stuff up. Her mom's, or aunt, or whoever is telling her to put stuff down. She's being curious. She's enjoying things. She's happy. I mean, I don't know the last time I was that happy. I mean, she's just having a ball, and with little stuff. She doesn't care what anybody thinks, and she's just doing whatever she wanted to, and she wasn't afraid. I mean, she wasn't afraid what anybody else was thinking. So the reason I'm telling this story, and the reason I want to pass this along, is I've been at the networking events where you have somebody who's sitting there like this, and they're saying everything right. Their hair's perfectly a certain way, every button, crease, and everything, and they look like a psychopath because they're too sharp, or you don't trust them because they're too well put together. I mean, there's like, something's got to be off about this guy or gal. So, or like I said, people are reserved and afraid to do things. And I don't know if you guys have heard Renee Brown, but she put out a lot of stuff about vulnerability and being vulnerable, and how it opens up and connects with people and allows you to connect with people. So when you talk about things that you normally don't talk about, you build a connection with people because everybody has something that's going on. And I think, again, these are just things to do to connect better with people. And I saw this little girl doing this stuff, and I probably sat there for 5 or 10 minutes, probably looked like a real weirdo, but I was just mesmerized by the ability to just do whatever you think you want to do at the time. I mean, curious about how things work, pick stuff up, poured stuff out, was slapping stuff around, just walk over and grab things. And nobody, wasn't hurting anybody, wasn't bothering anybody. But not that we have to go and pick stuff up and throw stuff around, but if we cared less of what people thought of us, if we did more of what we wanted to do, and we just communicated every now and then. You don't have to always talk about all the great stuff. Sometimes just say, yeah, man, so and so happened, this happened, deal didn't go the right way, lost some money on this. I guarantee you somebody else is going to come and say, oh yeah, me too. And that's going to build a connection. Instead of, yeah, I made $500,000 on this flip, they're going to be like, is the guy telling the truth? And or is he bragging and being boisterous? I don't want to be near people like that. So, guys, like I said, it wasn't really a big finance part this episode, but it was something I saw and I just had to share it. I really just had to. I've seen it 100 times, and I notice I do it sometimes too. You walk in, you want to be confident and you want to be put together, but you come off as sometimes arrogant or unrelatable. I mean, everybody's got their thing. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. Like I said, I saw it the other day and I had to mention it. And I hope it was useful, guys. If it was something that you think you're going to use or how you're going to use it, I'd love to hear. You can comment below. If not, let me know, and we'll just chalk this one up as a lost episode. But appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next week.